Welcome to the machine.
Hello everyone, I'm Shaolin Rogue and welcome to another Test Server Saturday sneak peek on the machine. On this weekend's test server, Pixonic has modified the visuals and animations for the majority of the weapons in the game. We have a side-by-side comparison put together for you, followed by a highlight reel of the new effects in action. First up, we'll have a look at the light and the medium Punisher. The layered audio doesn't seem to reveal any discernible differences in the sound effects. Pixonic wasn't really specific about the changes, but they seem to be limited to the animations and the particle effects. The most obvious change is the increased muzzle flash animation and denser bullet stream. The tracer rounds seem to be more visually prominent, and the animation for the ejected spent shell casings has been altered and displays far fewer casings at a slower rate. I like what they've done with the muzzle flash, bullet stream, and tracer effects, but definitely prefer the current empty shell animation the way it is. The ridiculous pile of spent ammo flying out of your guns reminds me of Rambo and his 50 caliber machine guns and really suits the Punisher's relentless rate of fire. Here we have the light and the medium a lot. Again, no discernible change to the sound of the weapon. We have an increase to the muzzle flash and bullet stream effect, and again the tracer rounds seem to be much more prominent, especially at range. The animation for the ejected shell casing seems to be altered the same as it was for the Punishers, and I'm wondering if maybe this wasn't a change that was more for performance gain, rather than an attempt at improving the visual effects. My apologies to you all, I only had one DFAD available for the test on the live server. Both the Spiral and the DFAD have had a thick smoke trail effect added to the missile when it's launched. I gotta say, I'd rather pass on this one. It doesn't seem to add much visual interest and instead just obscures the battlefield. Personally, I'd like to see less dense smoke and more translucent fire. The Pin and the Pinata have had a similar effect added to them, and the individual rockets themselves seem to be more visible. I found the increased visibility while using these type of weapons did help line up on moving targets that you're trying to hit at range. While I'm still not impressed with the overall effect, at least the flatter trajectory of rockets doesn't block your whole view of the battlefield after they're fired. And to round out the small weapon category, we have the Gecko and the Magnum. Both seem to have had the hue and intensity of the colors tweaked, and the Magnum's animation in particular seems to have been altered to make the individual balls of plasma stand out more. Kudos to Pix on the new effects for the plasma weapons. I feel the new look really matches the intensity of the weapon. The Orchid in Columbus has been given essentially the same animation effect as the other rocket weapons. While it can help aim at range, it's not exactly inspiring. Definitely no points awarded for creativity here. To finish up with medium weapons, we have the Tehran and the Hydra. Nothing new to report here. The Tehran has the same awesome animation tweak as the Magnum, and the Hydra has the same annoying animation tweak as the Spiral and the DFAD. On to heavy weapons with the Nashorn and the Kang Day. I like the richer muzzle flashes, but I still think I prefer the older smoke animation. I personally prefer the older animations for both the Thunder and the Zeus cannon. I feel the older, more diffuse smoke animation model on the older weapons in general is better. Battlefield awareness is key in this game, and I simply wouldn't want to use a weapon that left me blinded. As far as the Zeus cannon goes, I feel the classic animation is a better representation of what you would see if you were actually up close looking at a bolt of lightning. Our last side-by-side will be the Mighty Trident and the Zenith. The Trident follows the same pattern of richer explosions and denser smoke, and the Zenith, to be honest, I don't think Pixonic could come up with a cool enough animation to make me want to use it. Up next, we've got a montage of footage from the other side of the battlefield. The explosions look really cool on the other end. All in all, I felt some of the changes make combat more immersive for me, and with that, let's go pick a fight and see if we can get ourselves shot at. I hope you enjoy the rest of the footage. As always, thanks for tuning in. I'm Shaolin Rogue, and I'll see you next time on The Machine.